Thanks for coming back to Moon City Models. And I have a final on my 1994 Ford Lightning. Finally got it all put together. It's okay. Actually, it looks pretty good. I don't know why it happened with this one. So if you're returning here and kind of saw the start, the paint went really bad. I put it up in a box. It sat in a box for a while before I decided to actually get it back out and complete it, because it just kept gnawing on me, putting it back in the box, not completing it. So I did. I got it back out, changed color on it. Really happy with the color. I think it looks really good. But man, did I have it. I almost, middle of last week, I almost put it back in the box again. And I don't know why exactly. The parts all fit together. The bed and the body fit together. The frame wasn't twisted. But if you remember way back, the bed was twisted real bad, and I was able to straighten it out. It was kind of a risky move. I boiled water and kept dipping it in the boiling water. The water was almost boiling. It was just slightly starting to bubble. So then I dip it in real quick. I wouldn't leave it in for much amount of time at all. And I was able then to twist that bed back into shape, and it stayed. All four wheels touched ground. The engine went together really well. There's a couple of aspects on it I was really proud of. The master cylinder, I made my own, and we'll take a look at it here in a little bit. Really happy with the way that turned out. So, a couple of things I'm not happy about. I used water-based paint because I painted it back when it was still in the 30s, 40s. The room I'm in, there's no way to ventilate out from here. So even though I've got the bucket thing I find doesn't really work well with toxic paints, lacquers, enamels, primers. So I decided to do all water-based. And water-based primers, I think I'm happy with those. I use Create Tex, and I had some more paint issues. It actually looks good until you get really close to it. It's a footer. At a foot it looks great, but you get down and you start really looking at it, and you can see some things. But that's fine, right? It's just going up on the shelf anyway. But I use the Create Tex paint. It's really delicate. I use the Create Tex clear. It's really delicate. It sprayed out fine. It sprayed out thick. I mean, I could see it laying down. It wasn't like I was spraying it too thin or anything, but it just isn't, for me, it just isn't hard enough. It's just too delicate. It's easy to scratch. And I would think with the clear on it, it should be a little tougher. But it's got a good shine. I mean, it looks fine. So it's just going to be on shelf. It's going to look good. So before I go much farther, let me get you down. And hopefully it won't be too shaky, but we'll take a look at it. And we'll talk a little bit more about it. Well, there it is. Like I said, it really looks good. Other than just a couple little issues. So I kind of blacked it out, did some things with it. So like I said, I think it looks pretty good myself, but it sure gave me a lot of trouble. Back here looks good. Like I said, the bed sets good. It sets flat, all 4 wheels. Dechromed the chrome and then, you know, blacked it out. So that all looks good. And it's got a decent enough shine, but like I said, you've got to be careful with it. So let's look at a couple of things under the hood here. All right, so I did a little bit of wiring under here. Here we go, maybe. Battery cables, distributor wires, did a little break. Here's my master cylinder. I think this thing turned out awesome. The one I made. I think it looks awesome. Brake lines are in there. They don't really go anywhere. The brake booster, I put the booster vent cable on. That's about it. I could have went way off, you know, overboard on it, but I didn't. So let me pick it up here on the bottom. We'll kind of look at the bottom. So detail the bottom out. I thought that all turned out pretty good. Really good. So we'll put this back on it here. Interior I was really happy with, so I just did a gray, black down there carpet. Don't think you can see a whole lot in there, but yeah, I did a little bit on the gauges. But I think it looks pretty good. Drilled out the exhaust tubes. I should have went a little bigger. That lip on the plastic is still a little too thick. Should have went a little deeper. Like I said, I blacked out those saw blade rims. I just couldn't get into those. The other thing I wish I'd have done is I really wish I would have lowered it. So that's really high. I talked about maybe lowering it, but that frame and the pickup bed, all of that's one piece. That would have been hard to do. I could have did a real simple lowering, just left all the suspension pieces off and just did something like that. Could have. It would have been fine. But I think pretty happy with it. So just a minute here. So that's it. I don't know which one I'm going to do next. I may do another truck. I don't know. I'm kind of on a truck kick. This would be the second truck I've done. If I do another truck, I've got another one kind of thought out. That'd be the third truck in a row, but that's what I'm thinking about. I think that's what I may do. So, this model took me a long time to get through. Of course, I picked up another interest here, which I've been doing a little bit. I've tried it. I decided I wanted to learn a second language, so I've been working on that, and that's been taking some of my time because I've got several pursuits that I like. But I'm going to decide which one I'm going to do next, and we'll get it out, look at it, and see where I go. Appreciate you coming back. Appreciate you spending your time with me because you could certainly be doing something better. No doubt about that. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.